An update to the market, guys, and today we're going to be talking about, is there a possible XRP pump incoming, right? There's a full thread on it. But first of all, the FOMC meeting, by the time you guys are watching this video, you would have known about what happened. 50 basis points today, 75. We'll have to wait and see, guys. But look at this right here, though. A lot of volatility as we talked about before, right? Especially with these meetings. So be careful, guys. As you guys can see right here, lots of volatility incoming. Now, from Max Kaiser, we know about this person, a Bitcoin maximalist. Listen to what he says right here. He agrees. One Bitcoin may be worth $1 billion, says Fidelity, right? So this is what we were talking about in the previous video, towards the end of the video, if you guys haven't watched it already, guys. One of the world's biggest asset manager has become one of the world's biggest Bitcoin bull with a top-off model that blows all others out of the water. So this time they're just taking what? They're just making a fool out of Bitcoin at this point in time, right? A fool out of themselves. We talked in the previous video about how Bitcoin, all the models, and now Fidelity is coming into play all the way back in 2021 when what? Bitcoin was pumping very hard, right? We were in Bitcoin was just going crazy, guys. Or Bitcoin was about to go crazy right there. Look what they show in this model, quote unquote model, that Bitcoin is going to $1 billion. That makes literally no sense, right? Bitcoin had, this is how we talked about how all these models are leading what? We the people, the retail traders, investors, into what? The slaughterhouse, right? Prepare, beware, guys. That's just me though. Bitcoin has to go. And when will Bitcoin go? Maximum, in my opinion, will be 2025 during the collapse. And then after, they will probably change the code and then survive, right? Pump back up again. So probably dump very hard and then pump back up again if they do save it. I'll be careful, guys. 1 billion is just crazy. XRP Pharaohs tweet out. This is a fun fact. XRP hit $2 on April 14th, 2021. Gary Gensler was confirmed on April 14th, 2021 and sworn in on April 17th, 2021. Wow! This is fascinating. Wait a minute. XRP topped out when Gary Gensler was confirmed and has only gone down since he's been in charge. Go on the charts and see for yourself. This isn't, wait a minute. A lot of what? People knew, right? There were for sure insiders in the know. A lot of people thought Gary Gensler would have been good for what? The Ripple case and crypto in general. But this is why we must think the opposite hand of everyone else, right? Exactly. A lot of people are very bullish for Bitcoin. Good luck with that. And a lot of people are what? Very bearish for XRP. Do we see the contrast, guys, right? This is fascinating. Yes, so in the XRP community, people are very bullish, or some people are very bullish about XRP, right? Even some people don't believe it will go to $100 plus. Now, think of the whole industry. A lot of people hate Ripple and hate XRP as a whole, right? Always do the opposite as we were told. And we have found out, right? Now, besides that, let's talk about XRP, guys. Here's a full thread from Crypto Insight UK. I focused on the XRP weekly charts this morning and the results were interesting. Let's talk about it, guys. So this is XRP on the weekly, so it seems like, right? Wow. No kidding, guys. No kidding. Next up, firstly, I want to focus on the XRP USD charts. There we have only been 2 other occasions, marked 1 and 2, in the past 5 years where we have seen upwards consolidation. Both of these occasions led to a breakout. Wow. One correlated with 1,455% and then 2 correlated over here with 680%. Is there a number 3? As you guys can see, right? Is the what? The past proving the future once again. Remember, fractals repeat over time, right? It's like a cycle repeating over and over and over, right? If not, it usually rhymes. Then we see right here, next, I would like to zoom in on zones 2 and 3. There are many similarities. On both occasions, we double tapped with slightly higher lows, a price range. Then we had a failed breakout, followed by further accumulation. And then in zone 2. So basically, we're talking about, we see a double tap right here. They trick the bulls, right? Bull trap, we pump or we dump down, back again. Basically in an accumulation zone, guys. Right afterwards, when it finally breaks out, look what happened. Breakout, retest, right? And then we finally skyrocketed. Could it be repeating once again? Right now, as we speak, right? Basically, first of all, we'll have to watch out for the FOMC meeting. Now, by the time this video is uploaded, we would have known what would happen, right? But the charts usually what tell the event ahead of time, so to speak. Now, we see a very similar pattern playing out. We can see the double tap take place once again, 1, 2, right? Exactly same thing in the previous pattern, guys. Failed breakout, right? A bull trap, so to speak. It dumps back down. What? That's actually insane. If you think about it, is this, remember, this was an anomaly, right? This pump and dump. Why? Because this is when the SEC sued Ripple. So that's not going to probably take place again. We'll probably pump and then probably retest some moving averages and then pump again, right? If it does repeat, again, launch. If this pattern is correct, guys, the next step is what? Launch, basically, right? The end of the accumulation range, which means one thing, guys. Finally, hopefully, we see some movement inbound. And lastly, on this chart, the RSI sitting below the 45 level. When above this level, it seems we have the foundation for explosive price action, also forming higher lows as it has previously before breaking out. Current RSI most similar to zone 1. Zone 1 right there, right? Multiple times, look at that, guys. The RSI is making a trajectory upwards, right? An uptrend, so to speak. Look at that. Even here, 1, 2, 3, support, holding. If we break this, guys, yes, there's going to be a dump occur, 100%, guys. Hopefully we hold it, right? Maybe this is really foreshadowing the future. I'm not sure, guys. But this is looking at the macro scale, though, right? Outlook, basically. This is because why? This is on the weekly chart, guys. That's why. On the weekly chart, that's a long time. Look at that. Literally years, right? So, and this is crypto. For stocks, it's even longer, guys. Basically, what we see here is, if it really does follow the same pattern, right? Next up, we will definitely see an explosive move upwards, and the next time I believe we see it, we're not going to dump back down again, right, to these levels again. This is probably our last chance to buy at 20 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents, 35 cents, 40 cents, right? If it does dump to 20 cents and stuff, and those levels, I mean, yes, that will definitely be our last chance to buy. Not financial advice. Next, we'll have a look at the XRP Bitcoin pairing. First off, price is hovering just below the fixed range volume profile marked in orange. This is basically where most XRP has been bought sold. Equal key support / resistance level. A clean break would target the green line, which is 293%, guys. Wow, so remember about the XRP Bitcoin pairing, right? This is important as well. Some people don't believe so, but I mean, it's the thing that I have learned, guys. It's always good to be open-minded, right? To look at all different possibilities and scenarios. Why? Because we cannot rule anything out at this point in time. That's why, guys. So if we do break above this level, right, hold it as support. Look what's the next resistance, guys. This is how I know for a fact there's an explosive move awaiting. Yes, it could be in 2023, but it seems like we are very near, guys. When is the SEC case concluding, right, or the Ripple case concluding? Maximum, if it doesn't happen by March, I mean, it has to happen by March, guys, right? Could it correlate with the charts? Maybe. I'm not sure, guys. But if it doesn't happen by March, by 24-25 during the collapse, I believe. Now, as you can see on the left, the green line is the next area of significant volume transacted. Above this, we don't have much resistance until previous all-time high, which is sitting between 923% basically upside move. About this range, guys, right? Previous all-time high. So after this resistance point, quote-unquote resistance, there really isn't any resistance, guys, because it all depends on price action, right? If there's a lot of inflow into an asset, there is no resistance. Like, for example, if they flip the switch, right, no resistance, it's just going to blast off, literally in one of those candles, right, large candles. But the quote-unquote previous resistance is definitely over here, right, where it's a psychological level, so to speak. Then in the past, when we have broken out above the 200 EMA versus Bitcoin, we have seen subsequent 219%, 1000%, 568%, 147% moves, right? That's a lot of multiples. We are super close. Look at this, super duper close to the 200 weekly EMA right now, with a short-term bullish pennant giving us a breakout target above. Wow, guys, right? This is interesting. So if the patterns keep repeating, what does it tell us? We're going to see multiples, right? Multiple X's, guys, for XRP pumping upwards, right? This is on the XRP Bitcoin pairing, which is even more bullish. If Bitcoin keeps pumping, that would mean XRP would pump more, right? Isn't this crazy, guys? Super close, right? Interesting. All we're waiting for is what? For blast off, basically, right? Seems like this is creating a parabolic curve as we speak, right? So it's going to get faster and faster and faster. The moves pump and pump and pump. We're also consolidating above the fixed range volume profile, which shows us potential areas of resistance. Price moves targets are 225% to 1000%. Also, the RSI is forming higher highs and lows. Previously, when we hit the overbought area, we went parabolic. Could it be soon, right? Look at that, guys. Again, when it's time, we know what's going to happen with XRP. Why? Because XRP moves fast, right? Look at that. XRP moves quickly, guys. Prepare. Finally, I'd like to say, on a final technical level in 2017, XRP overtook Ethereum in market cap 3 times and also took a 20% share of the total market cap of crypto. This is something we are yet to see. Maybe it will never happen again, or are we in a coiled spring? You decide, right? So XRP is blue, Ethereum is this other line, right? Look at that. XRP overtook Ethereum during that little period moment in time, right? And then Ethereum blasted off. Wow, guys. Again, history usually rhymes if it doesn't repeat, which means in the future, XRP will probably overtake Ethereum once again. Next in line is what? Bitcoin. Come on, guys. That's definitely in 2025 maximum, I believe. If not sooner, right? Then that's all, folks. So again, this is beautiful, guys. A very beautiful thread, which in conclusion basically tells us that there's a parabolic move on the horizon, which we have to be prepared for, not financial advice. Please like the video and share, guys. But anyways, that's all for guys in today's video. So please, guys, amazing day, guys. See ya.